I'm Ryan Betson.
I'm Josh Saunders.
I'm Jill Boyden.
We are the PopCulturists, and today I want to talk to you guys about a little something that's been bugging. A little something about the birds and the bees.
Oh, crap.
Not really.
Oh.
Okay, so we all know I've got all this free time on my hands.
Yes.
Yeah? And I thought, how can I best make the most of it?
Birds and bees.
Birds and bees, but I don't know what to do.
Going to town. On yourself.
Yeah.
Special
Very
cuddles.
good to say. I thought, how about I get into these franchises I feel like I've missed the boat on.
Yeah.
You know, we got Mass Effect Andromeda coming out in 4 weeks-ish.
Yeah, literal days at this point.
So I thought maybe I should play all the Mass Effects. And I thought, it feels like it's too late to play them. And a similar boat I'm in with Metal Gear Solid. Never played them.
Ever?
Never played
even the latest ones.
Never played a single Metal Gear Solid. I feel like it's too late to go back and play Half-Life. Same thing. Never played Half-Life 1 or Half-Life 2. I feel like it's too late for me to play these games because either they haven't aged well or since then other games have come along that do it better than what they did originally as well, if you know what I mean. I'm interested in what... Are you guys in the same boat with anything? Like anything you think I should have got into that when it was relevant and it's too late now?
Mass Effect's one. I own all 3 Mass Effects games.
Yeah.
What?
I played the first one all of them.
Is it Xbox One or 360?
Xbox 360.
May I borrow them?
Yeah.
You don't have 360.
No, but you backwards compatibility on the Xbox One.
And I've played all of about the first one for 4 hours. But again, games where you
Was that when it was current that you were trying to play it?
No,
Or-
Mass
or
Effect
later?
3 was coming out.
Okay.
And so...
You had a similar thought. Maybe
yeah,
I'll
I'm
go
like,
back
I'm
and
going
play
to catch up. And I just couldn't.
Yeah. Is that because you don't feel like it aged well, or it wasn't
It's not my game.
kind of not good?
Because the first one was like, had really bad shooting mechanics. There were a lot of issues with the first one. It was big and bold and storytelling-wise was amazing.
Yeah.
But there were mechanic problems with it. So then 2 came out and that improved everything. And then 3 was like the big swan song.
until the ending, from what I
Yeah, and I'm the kind of like stickler where I have to play it from the start of the first one through the end and then go to the next one.
You
So I
can't
want to know the
just
story.
can't just wiki the story.
Well, Halo is an example of that.
Yeah.
I played Halo 1. I didn't have an Xbox originally. I was a PlayStation guy at the time. So I played at friends' houses and stuff. Then when I played tried to play the full game, it was Halo 3. So I'm just like, just give me the gist. So I'd watch the videos. But I don't find...
Like the YouTube recaps of stories.
The YouTube,
yeah.
cutscenes in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm playing Halo. I'm like, I don't like this either. It's like you're in open space, you shoot people. You go in a corridor, you shoot people. You're in open space, you can shoot people. I'm like,
Not very good at games, is it?
But I bought up to Halo 4.
Yeah.
And didn't bother with 5 or Guardians or whatever the other spin-offs are. So those are the game franchises. Yeah. Resident Evil, again, I didn't have a PlayStation. I was a Nintendo guy at that time.
Yeah.
So I'd play...
You really jump ship a lot.
I know. I was Sega, and then Sega died, and I'm like, where do I go? So I played Resident Evil 1 at friends' houses, Resident Evil 2 at friends' houses, but never enough to get into the story.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 5 in Africa. I played a fair amount of that one.
Wait, you played it in Africa?
No, it's set in Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he was more of an American guy.
And Resident Evil 6 I gave a fair crack, but by that time, that
Literally.
wasn't a good Resident Evil.
Yeah, okay.
And I missed Resident Evil 4. I played that all for about, an hour, and that's the best one.
Does it feel like it's too late now to go back and play them?
Well, just like you were thinking, I wanted to play Metal Gear Solid, the first one. I played Metal Gear Solid 2 when I had a PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Played that one and I'm like, where is Solid Snake? What is this writing guy? Why is he calling himself some other crap?
It's alright. Everybody had the same thought.
And I'm just
Literally
like,
everyone.
what the hell? Because I played the demo, and the demo was on Zone of Enders, which was another Kojima game.
Yep.
And they had the first level where Snake's on the boat.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. And then the game came out, and I'm like, what is this? So I bought a GameCube with the Twin Snakes, which is like the HD remake of number 1.
Yep.
And it was horrible. I put it in, I was so excited, I waited for so long, I'm like, tonight's the night, I'm in the mood for this. And it's Polygon City. And I'm just like, is this the right... What? This is a HD... What does the other version look like?
Like graphically, it doesn't bother me. It's more gameplay and mechanics. Yeah. So I feel like at the time, these franchises were big, like Mass Effect, like Half-Life, like Metal Gear. At the time, they were the only ones of their kind. No one was really doing anything like that. But since then, we've had bigger and better. Like take like you said before, take Fallout for example. Before off camera, you know, back in the day, Fallout was the shit. Like, Fallout 3 was the shit. And then Fallout 4 came out and I was like, it's all kind of the same thing. But since then, in between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, there's been games like The Witcher and like Skyrim.
See, Fallout 4 is still great.
It's still great.
But because since then, CD Projekt Red had released Witcher 3, which showed you how to make an incredibly beautiful, incredibly dense, incredibly strong, incredibly powerful world better.
Yeah.
And Fallout 4 was still those things, but not on that same level. And it's like, because they came out in similar windows or within the same year, it's like, that's clearly the better one. Like, clearly.
Yeah. To the average consumer, at least. Same thing with Half-Life. You know, Half-Life was kind of one of the first really story-driven first-person shooters. And since then, we've had a multitude of them. So I feel like going back to play Half-Life now would just be meh. Like, it's just another game. Because I'm not playing it when it's relevant, so I don't care. And it sucks. Because I do want to play these games. I feel like it's too late. I missed the ball with them forever.
Yeah.
What are you?
My very similar boxes. As I cough again.
Far out. What is that?
I got fucking super sick, man, and it hasn't gone away yet. You got the doctor, man.
It's a dusty room.
I might just balance. Yeah, I'm just going to balance because of the doctor.
Yeah. Cop that.
Thanks. So obviously Mass Effect's a big one for me. I always hear about how good those games are. I'm never going to play them unless, even when you lend it, I'm probably never going to play it. If we look at what else we got, there's another. Halo's the same. Got an Xbox One. Bought Master Chief Collection. Haven't touched it.
Have you tried to touch it?
No. I installed it on the. Okay. They're ready to go. Just got to sit down and do it. Gears of War is another one. I'm like, this is a pivotal franchise for Xbox. I need to play it. I need to get my hands on it. I did, and I'm like, this is not for me. Like, I want it to be, but it just didn't hit me in that way.
So good that you can't handle it.
But do you feel like if you played it when it was current, that it might be a different
Potentially, because it came out at the very similar time as God of War. Yeah. So there's very much bro, just like fucking ultra violent.
Macho man.
And like, because I had PlayStation, I was like, God of War, woo! So that was my easy advantage. What are some other ones? There's a couple other that like Shadow of the Colossus and Eco. We're never going to touch them.
Especially after The Last Guardian.
Yeah. Because like these games are, essentially, critical, darling, cult darlings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm never going to play you.
And it's not just games as well. It goes into TV and movies too. Like, for example, like for me personally, Doctor Who is a big one. I know Doctor Who has the benefit of, every season there's a new Doctor and you kind of start again. But I still feel like I should have seen everything up to that point.
Yeah, so when you look at like the 50 years of Doctor Who, you don't have to 50 years of Doctor Who. You watch from 2005 to now, which is, and because it's Britain's series, they're like 13 episodes compared to the 26 that you get with US series. Yeah. So it's actually really quite easy to sit through. I have no idea what happens prior to Chris Eccleston, which was the one 2005. I might look at it one day. I'm probably not going to. But the whole idea is like they rebooted it literally because it was off the air for about 10 years.
Yeah, I think it was like late 80s. And it was a TV movie in like 96.
Yeah, so 10 years from the movie. So they set up that and they sort of drip feed you enough to know what these characters are, what the world is, without being too like. For those full fans, you're not going to miss out. You're not going to be like, they're spoon feeding. This is dumb. Like how about TV shows like Sopranos?
Yep.
Nothing but good things about it. I'm not going to watch it.
I
want to so bad.
See, I can.
What? You agree?
There's people at home watching who know I'm going to watch The Sopranos.
Why?
Because they keep making me try to watch it. Like, it's good, you love it, it's drama. I'm like,
okay.
It's amazing performances.
Well, I can tell you it stands the test of time. Because I only watched The Sopranos probably 2 or 3 years ago. And even by today's TV standards, it's still up there with the best. In every possible way.
Yeah. Like The Wire is another one. That's Aaron Sorkin?
I don't think so.
The guy that wrote The Social Network. He did a big TV show.
Yeah, he did The West Wing.
West Wing. That's the other. West Wing is the one. Another one I hear nothing but good things about. A show that I keep starting to watch every couple of years. Oz. The one that's on SBS is the big gnarly prison movie. TV series. Got a bunch of people from like Law and Order SVU. Like J.K. Simmons is like way fatter in it.
Really?
Yeah, like it's really good, but I just can't sit there and do the 6 seasons. I don't know why. Same as Lost. I love that first season of Lost. It is, as we discussed off camera, one of the greatest TV. Like the first season, it's intriguing, it's fascinating and
mysterious.
and you want to know more, but you just don't go back.
I think I made it to about season 4.
I made it to season 3 where they found the second island that had some kind of houses and looked sort of like Jurassic Park at the dinosaurs. I'm like,
Lost is the greatest television series of all time.
you're wrong, it's Breaking Bad.
Well, Breaking Bad's one that I was like, okay, Breaking Bad, my brother tried to show me it. And he's like, there's this moment in it, you've got to watch like 4 seasons to get to it, but he is estranged from his daughter, spoilers, and it's the first time his wife lets him in the house to see his daughter.
Doesn't have a daughter.
Like
Who are
a
we
little
talking
baby
about?
daughter. Walter White.
Oh, that's right. He
She's
did have a
pregnant.
daughter, didn't he? Yeah.
And he's like this awesome moment. He's an incredible actor, that man. So he made me sit down and watch the first 2 episodes, and I'm like, this is way too dark for me.
That first season is a little tough.
But it was like...
It came sort of in the same writer strike as like season 3 of Prison Break, like season 3 of season 3 of Heroes. I think Lost was in there as well. Like all these shows had this massive dip because
quality.
just in bad timing.
So I was like, yeah, I can appreciate it, but it's not my thing. And then something clicked in my mind where I'm like, you know, I get it now. I understand it. And the final episode was coming up, and I binge watched like every night and made it just the night before in time to get to the final episode.
Nice playing.
Yeah, it was like tight.
to
We were like
the
4
line.
episodes a night and just going crazy on it. And that's amazing. Breaking Bad is incredible. The Wire, like you're saying, is one that I know is going to be good. And when I'm ready for it, I'm going to sit down and watch it.
Arrested Development's another one for me.
You haven't seen Arrested Development?
No.
Oh my god. You'd
See,
love it.
TV shows are a weird beast because, you know, sometimes you are coming back and facing 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons to try to get through.
Daunting to look at.
As interesting as it could be or it could seem, like, I think Supernatural's up to season 12 or 13 now.
12.
That's horrifying to think about. As
And,
someone wanting
the last
to come
the
in.
last time I started watching was season 6. I'm like, I can't go back to this.
I think I got to about season 7.
But then again, people are like, it's good, but it really gets good in season 3. So
Yeah.
I'm like, can I sit through? Because I want to start from the beginning.
I think the first few seasons are the best.
Can I watch like?
But it depends
2
on the show.
seasons?
Like very rarely do I actually believe that statement. But like with Breaking Bad, if you were to tell someone like it doesn't really kick in until about midway through season 2, it is spot on true.
Another
because like
team-
it has that slow build and then it just goes, oh, and then you're like, oh, I'm
All our good
so
writers are back
in.
now.
You're like, I'm so in.
Another big TV show for me that I kind of missed was Buffy.
Oh yeah, like
Buffy.
that's a big staple that I'll never
I
watch.
remember watching when I first got a TV in my room when I was, I don't know, 9 or 10. I'd see an episode here and there and it was cool and whatever, but I never watched everything. Like I've never watched a whole season of Buffy, and I feel like going back to watch it now would just be like,
Well, in our day, because when I was a young boy, I used to remember you had to record it to watch it on TV. So when I watch shows like
really
Buffy,
4 years older than me.
that's what I'm saying. X-Files was on Wednesday nights in Australia on Channel 10, 9:30, and I was in high school. And I'd wait up and I'd fall asleep about half an hour in. You know what I mean? So
My parents would watch the X-Files every week, and the theme song, I think I was maybe 10,
yeah.
scared me like...
Well, that intro is
I
pretty
remember,
freaky.
I remember anytime I'd hear it, I'd head under the pillow, because the family room was right next to my bedroom, be head under the pillow. That intro scared me like nothing else.
Those weird things that come out, and then the guy walking, the
You know,
shadow in the
that's
hallway.
just a seed growing. Like that's not even really exciting.
It's creepy.
Not the visuals, just the music.
Yeah.
It's-
But that's the thing. Like in Buffy, I watched on Channel 7. I think it was a primetime show at 7. This is the problem with Australian television.
yeah.
They thrash the crap out of it. Coming soon, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's incredible. Everybody loves it. Best US show.
And then just change times.
And this is like back in the 90s when it had been out for like a year or some crap in America. It comes out here. They play it at 7:30 for the first 4 or 5 episodes. Then it moves to 8:30. Then it moves to 10:30 on a Tuesday night. Then it's at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday night.
So with season 4 of Prison Break, right? Prison Break was consistently Wednesday, 8:30, Channel 7, for 3.5 seasons. And then it just kept on fucking moving. And I was so mad. I'm like, I want to know what's happening. Then one day it was back to 8:30. I'm like, okay, cool. When the hell did he die?
Yeah.
And they show footage like, previously on Prison Break, Bellick's dead. I'm like, what the hell?
On an episode that didn't air or you missed it.
I missed it because they changed the time. I'm like, I hate you. I hate freeway TV. There's such a passion.
Yeah.
Smallville's another one. I love Smallville.
Smallville is another one. We have the box set in this house. We bought it with the full intention of sitting down and watching it. We've had it for 2.5 years. We bought the box set for Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah,
Still sealed. Even though I heard nothing but good things and I really want to watch it. My wife loves Stargate. I physically cannot watch it.
But that's the thing. Like, Smallville was one where I recorded every episode, loved it, got to about episode 8, and I missed one episode, and I was like, where can I get it from? There's no DVDs, there's no VHS. I literally asked my mum, can you call Channel 9 and ask them if they can, like, give us a copy on VHS or something? It's like, no, there's copyright issues, we can't do that. And I'm like, well, there's nowhere I can get it.
She did call Channel 9?
Yes.
That's awesome.
There's no YouTube.
You go, Mama Dylan.
And I'm like, and there's no
what's
Facebook.
What's mum's name?
Elaine.
Hey, Elaine. You did really good back then.
She did. And, like, you couldn't go to the video store to get it. You couldn't get it on DVD. You couldn't get it on YouTube. You couldn't get it off Friends. I'm like, I have to give up.
You miss it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Friends, that's another show that I'm probably never going to go back to.
I was about to branch off that How I Met Your Mother as well.
Oh, you are missing out by doing that.
And I've seen episodes when they are randomly on free-to-air TV on the rare chance I do watch free-to-air TV, and I enjoy them. They're great.
Oh, man.
But thinking of sitting through 10 seasons of a show is just, even with all the free time I have, I'm like, I just don't want to do it.
But like, the best thing about How I Met Your Mother, it's a show that you can just put on and listen to it. Like, you can wander around and you know exactly what's going on. It's incredibly written that way.
Well, it's narrated, so you don't need to watch it.
What's that?
You can be like, and then I did this, kids. And you're like, you don't even need to look at what's
Yeah,
going
and
on. I went to the shops to look for your mother.
Like, you can drift in and out, and you still have a vague idea of what's going on. You're like, so you can follow that full story.
Yeah.
I do suggest that very much.
Yeah. And just going quickly back to games, as much as like this generation of consoles has just been HD remakes of things, I remember God of War collection. So I think it had 1 and 2, and then there was one that had the PSP versions.
Yeah, Boy in 1 and Boy in 2, and it goes to Sparta.
So God of War is like came late in the period of the PlayStation 2, and then I played at a friend's house. I'm like, holy crap, what is this game?
Yeah.
Like, this is incredible. Jumping up, I think it was God of War 2, where the Colossus of Rome, and you're like going inside it and coming around, and I'm just like, this is mind blowing.
What got me with God of War? Sorry to interrupt. What got me? I think it was. Is it Gaia or something like that?
God of War 3?
Up the well, what's in the trailer seemed like a mountain, but then it started standing up. And goes, that's a fucking title.
Yeah, you guys are literally talking about the same thing.
Well, the Colossus is in 2, but it's the exact same thing.
It finishes on the Colossus, and that's where 3 opens. And you're climbing Gaia.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just like, wow. So when the remake came out, I played God of War 1 all the way through. And then got about halfway into God of War 2 and kind of lost the interest. But that was when God of War 3 came out. And I'm pretty sure I played that first all the way through. Yeah. And then went back to properly play God of War 1 and half of 2. Yeah. So those are the good things. Like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, I bought on PlayStation 3 HD. Never opened it because I'm waiting for the right time to play it. But I've got it there. I've got to find a PlayStation 3 though.
There'll never be a right time to play it though.
I'm PlayStation 3.
Well, there you go.
Still plugged in.
But yeah, those things work in the good instance where if you've missed it, and you want to play it in the best possible way, those are cool.
But speaking of missing things, I'm sure we've missed a bunch of shows, bunch of movies. We haven't talked about movies. Jeez, there's a bunch of classic movies. You're like, you must see this movie. Never going to watch it. So many. Comment below. Let us know what we should. Like, with the amount of time that we don't have.
What's worth it?
Yeah. Give us your top 3 of what you think is a must. Like, regardless of whatever we do, these are your musts.
Regardless of age or anything else.
I'm Ryan Betson.
Josh Lawners.
Dylan Bud. 7th Heaven.
Oh, I forget 7th
The
Heaven.
OC.
When I see their faces smiling back at me. Touch by an Angel. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
That was the first TV show to make me cry.
Really?
Yeah.
They're always good episodes.
I'm so sorry.
When they line up and it's that moment. I'm an angel.
So bad.